December 19th, 2022 is the day I started my YouTube journey. Today is April 21st, and I want to share with you guys what it's been like, and hopefully this will help you out and inspire you in some way. So far, I've really been enjoying this, and I want to really highlight and talk about the cringe and why it is such a beloved part of this journey so far for me. So my analogy is when you were a kid and there are a lot of social standards and things that you want to meet or are impressed upon you to achieve. So those things are the reasons why I stopped getting into YouTube, because there were all these expectations out there that I did not think I was going to be able to meet. And then either you stop caring, or someone says, it's okay, go ahead and play. For me, it was other YouTubers saying, it's okay, get started, it's not going to be perfect. And put yourself in that kid's position, you go out and you start to play in the mud, and you are transfixed into what you're creating. The world around you blurs, and you are just engaged in creating and seeing what a leaf could be in your creation. You see some pebbles and you start to build with that, and you're getting all dirty. And when you step up and come back to the world and you look at what you just created, you are so happy with it. And it was this wonderful feeling. Then time passes, and you think back on what you made, and you realize how it leaned to one side. It wasn't very stable. How the people around you saw it as a nice attempt, but knew it wasn't that great. That's when you experience that cringe. And to me, the magic of the feeling of creating and just being lost in the process is so freeing. Like I said, for me, the big push was that other YouTubers said, it's okay to get dirty. It's okay to make a creation that isn't very stable, that falls over with just a breath of wind, because you're going to get better. And that is true with everything, right? We start somewhere and we get better. I have made about 84 videos now, and they say it takes about 100 to really start to know that you're going to commit to this journey, fine-tune your process. And I'm starting to see that now at 84 videos. So before this was a lot of trial and error, a lot of directions. It still has several directions that my channel is going in, but I'm starting to think of fine-tuning them more and creating more purpose, more direction for this channel, so that when you come here, you have some expectation and understanding of what you're going to find when you see videos. The other thing, so I've been watching Channel Makers YouTube a lot, and I will rewatch some of them just because that's how their playlist goes. And I have noticed that I'm starting to understand a little better as I listen, and things are starting to sink in. One thing that I thought was really neat is he said to write down everything you want your channel to be, write down what you don't want it to be, and do the same for the video. Like, what emotion do you want that video to convey? And I thought that was a really helpful tip. And I recommend that you guys do this too. And I also recommend that you embrace the cringy phase if you're holding off starting something because it's not going to be perfect like you see it out there portrayed as. That's okay. And we're all here. This video, I'm going to look back on and probably think it is cringy also. But I was really inspired. I had a hard time going to sleep last night because I just wanted to get up and do this video, but I knew I needed my sleep. That's super important because I had to work early in the morning. What do I think of when I think of my channel? How do I want it to be? I want it to be cute, interesting, uplifting, and I do want to do some storytelling in it. That's where I'm at this time. What I don't want it to be is condescending, boring. Although unfortunately, I do think some of my videos are boring. But again, that's that whole process, right? And I'm hoping this one will be a little bit more dynamic. I'm really trying to engage my voice and try and do some storytelling with the analogy of being a child just lost and playing in the dirt, you know, building things with sticks and dirt and leaves, and how society or, you know, adults that expect you to stay nice and clean and do certain things can really hold you back from doing what you love and becoming better at your passion. Okay, that's the big what's been wonderful. Things that haven't been so wonderful are really starting to feel like there's a grind. There's times where I don't feel super inspired, but I've started a video and I want to finish it. Usually it's maybe an art project that I'm not terribly impassioned by. It's taking a long time. It's tedious. Yet I know this is still a job that I need to step up and put the time in to accomplish it. Shorts have also been really exhausting to me. I recently, though, have come across TikTok. I started it. I didn't really care for it, didn't really know where I wanted to do. And then I found the Art Set app, and I was gifted a stylus for my iPad. It is such a soothing tool to use. There's something so nostalgic about that Art Set app. So they have like oil paint, watercolor, and it feels so real without worrying about having the exact colors, running out of supplies, putting everything away and taking it out. And that app does a time lapse of what you're drawing. And I can export that and upload it to TikTok. And I found that TikTok, it will caption what you say in your video. So YouTube and Instagram, I haven't found that. Maybe it's there. But I'll have to sit there and like type it out and then edit the timing of the words. TikTok does that for you, and it's super easy. If it didn't quite hear what you said or spells something a little different, or you wanted to add a little extra like in parentheses to explain what you're saying a little better, incredibly easy to edit, and the timing is all set for you. I make my videos in TikTok and I save them as a draft, so I have 6 or 7 TikTok videos just waiting in the wings. And I then will export that, upload that to Instagram and to YouTube for a short. Oh my goodness, does it feel good to be efficient like that. And a lot of creators say that videos hit differently on different platforms, so it'll be interesting to see how that changes. And then swinging back to something that's been really enjoyable with that app and the stylus, I've started doodling the happy little pup on a daily basis, and practicing art every day is really important to improving your skills. And I really look forward to seeing how far I will come from starting this happy little pup. I want to get to a point where I could draw her really, really quick. So if, say, someone bought a book and I wanted to sign it or just put a little personalized happy little pup in there, I could do that really efficiently and it would look nice. The other benefit to running out of things to create, so I don't have my last picture to use for reference for my last story for the Happy Little Pup of 2023, but I have a lot of other things to work on. I have these where I'm just inspired to be a little helpful, give you some feedback of what it's like doing this. And then when I do run out of ideas, I have so many other that I still give myself the grace to be really experimental and try and figure out how I want this channel to be. And I hope I always allow myself that. The other thing that's taken a lot of the grind and the stress away is I have months ahead scheduled out to post, because I was really in a creative mode and I just kept pumping videos out. Now, I started out publishing a video 4 days a week, every week. I then went down to 3, and shortly after that, I have gone to 2 times a week, and I have stuck with that because that seems to be what's recommended. Actually, it's like maybe 2.5 videos a week would be the ideal, but I've stuck with the 2 because when I have all of that grace in time, if I get burnt out and I know it would be better to step away, I don't have that stress of needing to have something come out, and it keeps me from falling off that bandwagon and potentially staying off the bandwagon. Like I said, I've been on 4 months for recording this. I know it's going to publish several months later, but I hope you find this helpful from one person's perspective of starting YouTube. And I have not been monetized yet. I, at this time, am quite a ways away from that. I have a little over 100 subscribers and usually around 60 watch hours. And in order to be monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So they usually say it takes at least a year to get monetized. So I think I'm doing okay at this time, and it's nice to see those slow growths. They really help me stay a little bit motivated and get back into it. So if you found this video helpful, insightful, entertaining, boop the like button like it's the happy little pup's nose. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, or just give us a little support over here at the Happy Little Pup. Share with your friends if you feel so inclined. Have a great day.